Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm so excited to be here today to bring you a gorgeous Raquel Welch wig. Now, the wig I'm currently wearing, if you're liking this one, is Ellen Villa movie star, and this gorgeous red colour is called Saffron Red Rooted. One of my favourite wigs from Ellen Villa. It's gorgeous. So if you love the one I'm wearing, I've just got a little bobby pin in to hold the bang out of my face. I've done wig reviews on this before, so if you go to the playlist and have a look through, you're going to see this wig. But today it's all about Raquel Welch, and I'm just absolutely blown away by this wig I'm going to review, because I was looking around on eBay, as I do, and I thought I'll just have a quick look on Raquel Welch, because usually I'm always looking for any of Paris wigs or Ellen Villa wigs, and I thought I'm just going to have a quick look on Raquel Welch, and I was blown away that this wig was selling for 45 UK pounds. And it wasn't a bid wig, it was a buy now. And I snapped it up because £45 for a Raquel Welch wig. And not only a Raquel Welch wig, a Raquel Welch brand new wig. The tags had been cut off, but it was in the box as well. And when I got it, I could tell it's never been used. Now, I did give it a little wash because the box was a little bit musty. And I feel that whoever, because this came as well, it was a charity buy, this one. So I feel that whoever had this wig, it's just been sitting in a box for a long time. So I wanted to give her a little, wash and condition just to bring her back to life a little bit. But, oh my goodness me, look at this. Now, the person selling this wig, because it was a charity wig buy, said that they weren't sure what the wig is or the colour, but they think it's Spotlight. Now, I've got Spotlight in Deepy Struby, and it is very similar, so I'm not sure what it is. I do think it is Spotlight, but I'm not sure the colour. Now, the colour reminds me a lot of Cinnabar. I've got Cinnabar in Scene Stealer wig by Raquel Welch, and it reminds me of that, so I'm not 100% sure if this is Cinnabar or another colour. It looks a lot like what I've got on. But she's gorgeous and I'm blown away. And literally I washed this wig, let it dry overnight, brushed it out. And last night I just thought I'm just going to try it on and see what it's like. And I was just like, oh my goodness me. This is the star buy of this year. Because £45 for a brand new Raquel Welch wig. What? And I was like, yeah, so, this is why it's always great to check on eBay if you're thinking that you want to do that. But let's have a look at this wig. So if you like this wig and you want it in a different colour, I have already reviewed Spotlight wig in Deepy Struby. And I think it's Spotlight wig. Just seeing if it says on anywhere what it is. It's a true to life wig. It doesn't say what it is, okay? But, it's Raquel Welch. I'm pretty sure it's a Spotlight wig. But that's what we're going to say it is anyway. So, lace front, absolutely flawless lace front. And, when I reviewed the Spotlight in Deepy Struby, I was blown away by the lace front and, the mono scalp effect as well, how realistic it is. I was like, you'll see my reaction on that video. I was like, oh my goodness me, this is magical. And I found that when I tried it on last night, I was like, it's magical, So, flawless lace front. Gives the effect of it being your scalp. I mean, look at that. If I put my, kind of thumb through, you can see it straight away. And it's got a full mono top. And obviously that gives it the scalp effect. And also the flatness to the head. With the wig I'm wearing, this is Ellen Villa movie star, as I said. Lots of permatease in this wig. Volume, va-va-voom. Gives it lots of volume. If you don't like that, you're going to love this one, because this is a mono top. So instead of it being machine teased, it's flat to the head. So you don't get any of this volume. But it gives you lots of volume because of the style. Now, at the back, you've got lots of breathable wefting. So it's a very, very light wig. When I hold it in my finger, very light. You can hardly tell you've got it on when it's on. And it's got Velcro style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. So I'm just moving that one up a little bit more there. So what I've done with this one is sewn 2 wig clips in the front and 1 at the back. It only needs 2, but because it's a longer length, if it goes kind of beyond there, I'll always sew an extra one in just in case I'm going on roller coasters or swinging my head around or doing anything else. So, but 2 is enough. So I won't actually clip that one in unless I'm doing something crazy, but I'll just clip the front 2 in like I have just 2 on this one. Now look at the colour, gorgeous. So again, you've got this kind of deep, rich, kind of highlighted or low lighted red. I do think this is Cinnabar, but if you think this is another colour, do let me know. I did look on Spotlight Colours and Cinnabar is there. So I do think it's Cinnabar, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I should have bought down my Scene Stealer in Cinnabar, but I thought whatever the colour is, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to put this in the description as Spotlight and Cinnabar, but it may not be. Just be aware of that, okay? But it's more to review this gorgeous wig. And she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And, you know, the colour I'm wearing is Saffron Red Rooted. So maybe if you're after a long Ellen Villa wig, this colour is Saffron Red Rooted. You can see the difference between this and what we think is Cinnabar. Gorgeous. And I just love this. I mean, I'm all about the reds, as you can see. I love them. So let's get this one off and get this one on. Gorgeous. I can't wait to show you this one on. And I can't wait for you to see how realistic the mono scalp effect is. So I've got a little bobby pin in this one. Let's take that out. And as I said, this is Movie Star, which is a gorgeous wig. Look how realistic the lace front is on this one. But I'm going to unclip her and take her off. So if I show you in this one, you can see how the inside's different, because this is a machine teased wig and this is what a mono wig looks like. Obviously, a lot of you will know that anyway, but if you're new to wigs, you may not know. I didn't know really when I first started my wig journey. So this is Movie Star going over here with great regret. I hate taking a wig off. And I'm going to take my earrings out so you can see properly. And I'm going to put Raquel Welch on Spotlight, or what we think is Spotlight. So I'm just going to sort my hair out because I've been wearing Movie Star all day. So right now, you know, my hair is growing back, as you can see. But it's not grown back enough to be able to put just one pony in. So I'm grabbing the top bit of my hair here. And I'm putting a ponytail in there. And it doesn't stick out or anything. It just gets rid of the bulk of the hair. And then I get the bottom bit and I just tie that back. And, you know, if you're wondering why I'm wearing wigs, by the way, if you're new to the channel today or you're wondering what's going on with my hair, I'm going through perimenopause. So I cut all my hair off and I'm growing it all back natural as it is with the grey and everything. So I don't want to colour my hair anymore. So I can give it a natural break. And plus, I'm absolutely enjoying and loving wearing wigs. You know, that's why I'm here. You know, this isn't a wig review channel, really. It's more I'm a daily wig wearer. And I'm showing my experiences and talking about wigs and how I evolve and grow on my journey as well. So I'm getting my thumbs at the back where the label is. I'm putting the front of the wig about there. And I'm going to pull her on. Now I'm tucking in the back of my hair. And I'm grabbing the 2 ear tabs, aligning them so they are in alignment and straight and flat to my head. This is synthetic hair, by the way, and it is an average size cap and it feels lovely. And I'm flipping it back. Look at that. Look at this hairline with the lace front, totally natural. Amazing. So all I'm doing is moving the hair out of the way a moment, and I'll style it after. And then I'm going to lift the hair up to, or the hairline up to my hairline, making sure these ear tabs are aligned so the wig isn't on wonky, making sure it's on straight, very comfortable ear tabs, and making sure it's in the right position. And then I'm going to clip her in. You can check if you put 4 fingers up like that so you know where it's supposed to be. Sometimes you can put it high, too high, and then you can see your own hair. That's perfect, that is there. So I'm just going to clip her in. And remember, you don't have to sew wig clips in. You may want to wear her with a wig grip band or wig cap or nothing at all, however it suits you. So first of all, look at the length on this wig. And look at this gorgeous colour. I think this is Cinnabar. But again, I'm not 100% because I know that Raquel Welch does do some gorgeous reds. So it may be a different colour. So you let me know in the comments section if you think this is Cinnabar or you think it could possibly be a different colour. But it does remind me a lot of my Scene Stealer wig in Cinnabar. The colour's super similar. Now I've got the blind down because it's very bright, but if I bring the blind up, it'll bring a little bit of light in, so you can see it in the light as well. You know, look at that. But for me, you know, I can't actually see what I'm doing when this blind is up, so I have to bring it back down. But look at the colour. I'm going to style it in a second. I just want you to look at the colour. So, look at this. Oh my, wow. Look at that colour. Beautiful. Look at that from the top there. And look how natural this is. Absolutely amazing. Now, what I've done with this is just use my fingers to part it. So, it's a mono part and you can part it anywhere. So, you might think, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want it as a central parting? Okay, so if you want it as a central parting, you just have to play with the hair. Remember, using the heat of your hands to train the hair a little bit, to get the hair to stay where you want the hair to stay. So don't think you've got to have it at a certain position. You know, if you get the wig and the wig's doing one thing and you want the wig to do another, you make the wig do what you want to do, because that's how you're going to feel good in the wig, confident in the wig. Or maybe you want to try it in the style it comes in, but we're just manoeuvring it around a little bit. Now, I haven't been wearing it this way. Like I said, I haven't really worn this anyway. I just tried it on in the mirror. But I didn't part it like this. I'm just being guided to part it this way now. And I think that looks very pretty. And the thing is, when I look in the mirror, I can completely see the scalp effect of this wig. And it's totally natural on me. Now, I know that the camera sometimes, when I show you the scalp, you can't really see it. But it's absolutely there. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it's absolutely scalp effect. Now, I'm not going to wear it like this. I'm going to use my comb to bring it down. And really what I'm going to do is flip it up a little bit, like this. And say, okay, wig, spotlight. We think it's spotlight. What do you want to do? And I'm going to bring her in a little bit parted there. You could cut a bang into this if you want to. You know, there's things you can do with this wig. You haven't got to wear it the way it is. You can customise it to suit you. Now, I'm just going to give her a little brush through. Remember, I've washed this wig. So when I washed this wig, when it was dry, you know, just leave it upside down to dry in the shower overnight, and then it dries really well. I just give it a good brush through because, you know, I find that with Raquel Welch hair, you know, it does tangle up very easily. You know, my Miles of Style wig that I've got, you know, it's constantly tangling up. So I have to take a comb out if I'm wearing that wig. You know, I wore that wig to see Depeche Mode, and it was constantly tangling up. But I love the wig, I love the style. And I feel that, you know, maybe this would be the same. The scene steel is the same. But, you know, this one doesn't feel as matted just because I've washed it. You know, I'm sure it isn't like this when you first get it out of the box. Obviously, I know this is a new wig, but, and, you know, it wasn't matted or anything when I got it. But I wanted to give it a wash because when it sits in a musty box, you know, it doesn't feel very nice when you get it out. So, obviously, if the box wasn't musty, then I wouldn't have washed it at all because it was a brand new wig. But, you know, no tags on it, so I don't know what it actually is. So, you know, it's a shame I can't say, yes, there's a definitely spotlight in Cinnabar, but that's what I actually believe it to be, okay? But don't take my word for it. Never assume. I'm not assuming that's what it is. I'm just thinking that's what it is. So, she's gorgeous. So I've got to work out where I'm going to part her. You know, because I quite liked her where she was just as well. I'm just spending a little time moving her around it. Just shedding a little bit, but, you know, it's because I'm playing with the hair. Let me just have another look in the mirror. But you can see how gorgeous she is. And I've got her a little bit high now because I've been playing with her. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take her off. And I'm just going to shake out the front a little bit. Like that. And then I'm going to put her back on. Okay? So I'm going to put her back on. And I'm going to tuck in the back. I'm going to grab the two ear tabs, align them, pull her up, and put her on again without lifting it up high and then messing around with it a lot so it moves around. So as long as you've got it in the right place and you've got it up to your hairline, you're good to go. There we go, okay? So I'm going to go with the flow of the wig this time. So I'm going to go with where she wants to part. So she's automatically, because I've shook her out, wanting to part there. So that's where I'm going to part her. So all I do is use my comb and find where the parting is. and then go up. Now, obviously, it's different doing this on camera than in the mirror, because when you're trying to do these things on camera, you can't really see what you're doing. You have to look in a mirror to do it properly. But you get the general idea. And what it's trying to do here is to show you here that you could easily cut bang into this if you wanted to. But obviously I don't want to wear it with a bang. What I would do if I find it falling in my face or anything like that, which I'm sure it won't do when I've trained the hair. And you do that obviously with body heat, holding heat and playing with it, maybe putting some water on it as well. I'd just put a little bobby pin in there, just like this, because, it's got a flawless lace front. So you can use it for off the face styling, however you want to. But just using the heat of your hands and manipulating the hair with your hands does the job for you. But for £45, you can't go wrong, can you? You can't knock it, can you, for £45? I was like, what? This wig's amazing. So let's have a look together from the side. Beautiful style. Love the colour. Love the cut. Lots of movement in this wig as well. You could do lots of styling with this wig from the side there. Beautiful, gorgeous. So you could easily, if you wanted to, with the way the bang is around the face, put it like that and then put it up into a claw clip and have it up and down like that. Or you could put it into a side ponytail. You could put it into pigtails if you wanted to be a bit fun. There is things you could do with this, you're not just stuck with having it down. You could put a headband in this. The only thing that obviously I'm going to need to do to wear this out and about is sort out where I'm going to have the party, because I can't see what I'm doing. I need to bring in my Hollywood mirror, because that mirror stands up by itself. Obviously I like using this one too. I have to just be really careful because it falls over. And I have to go down quite low. I want to get the parting right while I'm on camera with you. Where would I want it? Where do I want to part it here? And I've obviously sewn wig clips in as well, so I've got to make sure I'm not parting it where you can see the wig clip sticking out as well. The sewing, because if I part it where the wig clip is, you're going to see the cotton as well. So it's about right there. I quite like it there. I'm going to go with it there, okay? So let's have another look. Move my lighthouse out of the way. So about there, that's much better, because obviously I've done it in the mirror instead of trying to manoeuvre it in the camera. So I'm just using my fingers and my John Renault Easy Hair to just, move the hair into place. Again, like I say, Raquel Welch hair, I find personally, in my opinion, it does mat up easily. But it is very realistic. I mean, it's synthetic hair, feels lovely, it's really nice. Just getting used to it. I remember when I first tried on my first Raquel Welch wig, Miles of Style in Shaded Wheat, I think it is, and then the Scene Stealer. And I was just like, oh, I don't know what I think about this, because I was preferring my Rachel wig by Godiva's Secret Wigs in Sangria Raw, which is a gorgeous red, because of the feel of the hair. But the more I've got used to my wig journey, the more used to different feels of hair I am, and I now love them all. Like, they all feel different. Like the Godiva's Secret Wigs and the Noriko wigs, very similar. Some of the Rennie of Paris wigs and Ellen Villa and Raquel Welch, John Renault feel very similar. You just get used to the hair. It's whatever you like. But I think this wig is a bargain. Now, obviously, I don't, you would never get it for this price if you were buying it new. I think these are about £270 to buy new or something like that. Maybe even more. It depends where you get it from. But she's definitely worth the money, however much you buy her for. But, for me, I was just really lucky that I saw this, because I saw it when it must have just gone on. If I'd have waited, I probably wouldn't have got this, because I'm surprised that this wasn't snapped up. And I'm surprised they didn't put this as a bid, because they could have got way more money for this than £45. And it was free postage as well, which I was just blown away by, because on eBay, you do have to pay for postage on a lot of your buys. But I didn't with this one. You just use my brush on the ends. I didn't with this one. I didn't need to pay for postage either. So I feel that this is the bargain of 2024. Really do. But you let me know what you think in the comments section. And you know, I've worn green today because I've worn my Ellen Villa wig, movie star in saffron red Rooty, which is here, all day. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to end the day. And obviously I know I'm sharing this at the beginning of the day for a lot of you in real time. But I thought I'm going to end my day today with this wig, because now I can take it upstairs and wear it. So obviously I've brushed her out now. I've got to where I want her. So all I would do is get a little bit of water and just spray it to move the fibres out of my face as well, because obviously I've been moving the hair around, and flatten it down a little bit on the top. Obviously it's very flat anyway because it's a mono style. And let me just have a quick check again in the mirror. Yeah, it's perfect. I thought it was a bit wonky then, the parting, but it's perfect in the mirror. So this is how I would wear it. Gorgeous. So beautiful Raquel Welch, what we think is Spotlight. And this is in Cinnabar, what we think is Cinnabar, but it could be a different colour, I don't know. I mean, I know they do one called, is it Pumpkin Spice or something like that? It could be that, I don't know. But it does look like Cinnabar. I'm not sure though. But whatever it is, it's a gorgeous kind of reddy, kind of beautiful, I don't know, light colour. I don't know, like an auburny, I don't know what colour it is. I mean, what you see is what it is, you know, because I make sure my lighting on the camera is exactly what it is when I'm looking in the mirror. So it's exactly what you can see. I think Cinnabar might have a few more highlights through, so it might not be Cinnabar. I don't know what the colour is, but it's gorgeous, whatever it is. Yeah, I think Cinnabar might be a little bit brighter than this. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's gorgeous. It's a lovely red. It's a really nice style, and it's really pretty for day and night wear, for everyday use. Great daily wig. Something maybe for a special occasion as well. And red looks great with green if you're wearing green, especially if you've got green eyes like me, but really pretty. So this is a gorgeous wig from Raquel Welch. We think it's Spotlight in what we think maybe Cinnabar or something else, but beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you soon.